What's shaking out there, everybody? Welcome to NorCal Sports Network. Tonight, we're going to be getting into the Giants projecting their 26-man roster and who's going to make an impact from the 40-man roster. Sorry, we had to push it back 10 minutes. When the Warriors are playing in a tight game, into the game ended. Then I got to get ready for bed because I keep waking my wife up with these damn late shows. So it's 9:40 here. Well, 9:43 now, 9:42. So by the time we get off, then I got to go in and brush my teeth. And I got one of those electric toothbrushes that makes noise and turn the lights on in the bathroom. And so I says, you know what? I'm going to get this stuff.
Get all taken care of now, right?
Taken care of now.
Nice. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Aaron? What's up,
So
Michael?
that when I go in, all I got to do is just get in bed. Yeah, because it gets it'll be a lot better when daylight savings, when California gets its act together and gets on the right time. You guys are, it's 8:43 there. It's 9:43 here. Come on. Yeah. Get with the program. Get with the program, California. Come on. Arizona's the only state in the union besides, I guess, who's the other one? Is it Hawaii? Somebody doesn't change time. There's two of us, 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think Montana or something like that, right? Brian says, hey, gentlemen, I saw an interview with Robbie Ray. He said that he will be here in San Francisco for 2 years and most likely will get out of there.
Who's that?
Robbie Brian Ray said there's an interview. Where'd you hear that interview? Just so I could find it. Give us an idea where you heard that. It's interesting.
Well, I hope to get some interviews this weekend if I get my credentials. Should find out tomorrow,
right? Yeah.
I'm hoping. They were submitted today. The Giants do it differently. You have to submit every day that you're going to go, unless you're a Marty or an Alex Pavlich Slusser who gets their, yeah, they get the season pass. But the Giants do not give out passes to anybody, even if you're, if you're just coming down.
Do you have to apply the day of or the day before for the day of?
Minimum a day before.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you see the big news, hey? Bradish, the pitcher from Baltimore, looks like have Tommy John.
Oh, he's got elbow strain.
Yeah, so let's see what happens. I wonder if they're gonna go after one of them top line pitchers now. This is what you're afraid of in spring training. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, I mean they're this close. Do they go for Snell or Montgomery now?
Yeah, exactly. Right. And then Montgomery shut them down during the playoffs. So.
Oh yeah. Let me just check something here. 1 second.
Yeah, Bradish was excellent, especially in I think the second half of the season. It was on foul territory. Okay, that's Ken Rosenthal. Interesting. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. What else we got in here? Hey, did I miss last night? It was no. Did not re-enlist.
Gosh, Faith, stinking all the water, man. You diabetic dog? Jeez. It's like last 3 minutes you've been drinking.
So, Dan, inquiring minds want to know, how is Dan going to eat during the show if he's already brushed his teeth?
I'm not. I had In-N-Out Burger tonight.
Ooh, nice.
And then I got home and I had some popcorn during the Warrior game, which is kind of like nervous eating. The doggone Warriors, they just irritate the heck out of me. They're up by 20 all the time, and they blow these games. And Lola's out there with her toy.
Yeah, I hear it. Nice.
Three dogs right now. I'm only a 2-dog family, but there's that dog is so afraid of Buster.
She just took off.
She's so afraid of Buster. He just shows up and man, she's like,
I'm out.
Yeah. Oh boy. We'll get. Hey, Lola, I'm live right now. Okay? You're a guest. Act like a guest.
Nicholas Robertson says, "What's the Giants lineup going to look like with lefty lefty? I hope the same. I don't want to look. I understand messing with the bottom end of the lineup, but come on, let's let 1 through 4 be the same, whether it's a lefty or righty, please, please."
Yeah. Exactly. So, let's see. Where are we?
I agree, Brian. I think they should go out there and get Bellinger. Why not? Why not?
All right. Well, let's. Jeez, this is going to annoy me if this is going to. Hey, you know what? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Hey. Come on. Jeez. Oh, here.
Oh, she wants you to throw it. I get it.
Hey, Lola.
How's your friend doing? Is he doing better?
Yeah, I went and saw him tonight. And,
Good.
He's actually looks like he might get out tomorrow. So,
All right, excellent.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for him.
So, okay, Lola. I haven't had a play dog since Buster was like 1. Buster's. Oh, this dog is so.
You might have to close that door. Yeah. That dog is full of energy. There is no way she's going to get tired. The show has been derailed.
The Giants could use that kind of speed, huh?
I know,
Come on,
right?
Farhan, sign this.
Oh, she is hyper. Oh, that's so funny. That is great. What's that?
Forgot the ball. It's Ruben Rivera.
It's Ruben Rivera.
It's Ruben Rivera running the bases.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That's great.
All right, maybe she'll calm down. If not, I'll close the door here so we can get going here. So let's pull up this this roster here.
Pull up the roster. Here we go. 26 man.
All right. So we showing the homepage there.
Yep.
Giants.
Nothing like it.
Oh yeah, they're gonna roll it back. It worked so well last year. All right, roster. Here we go. 40 man. Well, active isn't the active the same as the 40?
No, active I think is like, isn't it? Isn't that the 26?
No, it's
not?
the 40. They haven't
It
made
is
the
the
26 yet. We'll just go off the 40 and then we'll look at the non-roster. All right.
Sure.
Let's take a look at the pitchers. They're probably going to carry 13.
Can we go ahead and just start what it's going to be day one? Because Cobb isn't going to be on the 26.
Right. Yeah, we're going to do
Okay.
day one. Yeah. We're going to do day one. So I'm going to say, and then you different. Okay. Starters, Webb. All right. Hold on. Let me close this door here. Hold on.
Sure.
All right. You got to go. You can't keep doing that. You can't keep doing that. NorCal Sports Network is live. Okay. You don't go watch. Go sign up. I mean subscribe. Okay, Lola. All right.
Go subscribe. That's good.
Now she's gonna whine. Watch. Okay.
Yeah.
So Webb win. That's 2. Let's do the starters. Hicks 3, Harrison 4, Beck 5. We agree with
that's
that?
what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. Yes.
Yeah. Unless somebody breaks out from the non-roster like a Landon Roop or a Mason Black. or a Wisenhunt, something like that.
Or if they sign a Montgomery or a Snell.
Yeah. But as of today, this is what we're projecting.
Yep.
In the bullpen, we'll just start from the top and go down.
You said they have 8 in the bullpen, right?
Minimum 7, probably 8. Okay. Duvall, 1.
Right.
Jackson, 2.
Walker will be 3.
I'm just going in order down here, the alphabetical. Rogers, that's 3 and 4.
Okay.
We know it won't be Tang because he's hurt and he's probably not going to get enough work in. 5 would be Walker.
Okay.
So we need 2 more. Wow. It looks like it's going to be either Miller or Small.
What about Garrett?
Or Garrett, who's on a non-roster. I'm gonna go with Garrett.
Because he's got major league experience, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Garrett. I bet you Miller's probably got options because he's never been up. So I'm gonna go 6, Amir Garrett. Who could be the maybe 2 more? Why are we not? I wonder if Jelly makes it as a long.
Oh man, but you're taking up us. Really?
Who's their long man in the bullpen?
You know who it should be? Well, whatever.
Long man should be like Beck, and they should sign a pitcher
or a Hicks even.
I think he should be an 8th inning guy.
Yeah, personally. I think. Yeah.
Personally, I think he should be a setup guy for Duvall.
So we got 2 more. You said 2 more to pick, right, for the bullpen?
Yeah.
So Garrett's going to be the second lefty, and then you got to get another righty probably. Usually you don't have 3 lefties, right? Usually it's 2.
It could be 3 depending, but it's usually at least 2.
Maybe Small then.
Well, I think Garrett's the second. Rogers, 1, 2, Garrett. And I'm going to say, let's project here. Rodriguez could step up if he has a good spring because he's
yes, Brian.
It could be I'm going to say Jelly is going to make it, and that's hard. They don't have any depth right there, guys. That's bad. This is not a deep team, especially with Kai-Wei Tang. One of their pitchers is not going to be available opening day.
Yep.
Okay, so now you
are correct, Los. Los is out there. What's up? A lot of 2-star guys out there.
Yeah. Wouldn't shock me if they put that Tang on the 60 at some point if he's not ready, just to open another roster.
They're like hamstrings. They take a while.
Catchers, I think they go with 2, and it's going to be Bailey and Murphy.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish it was Bart, and I don't know why you went out and signed Murphy to $4 million. I guess supposedly he's a decent hitter, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's what I've heard.
What's pull up his stats, and you can.
I think he hit 290 last year, and but it wasn't very many at bats either.
Okay. All right, infielders. We know it's going to be as of now. It's Davis, Estrada 2, Flores 3, Luciano 4, Wade 5. Should be one other spot there. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm gonna say this Otto Lopez makes the opening day 26-man roster.
Really?
Yeah, it's him or Fitzgerald.
Well, let's do you're going to go position by position and bench, right?
Or Schmidt. Yeah. I mean, they're only going to carry 2 other infielders probably in the backup. And I think wouldn't shock me if they take now, if they do make a trade of Davis, and
I saw a video out there today. He was taking some practice at third base with Matt Williams.
who was JD?
Yep. NBC Sports Bay Area.
Okay. Man, their roster is tough to project because it's not anybody that's really stands out. But here in the outfield, I think it's going to be Conforto, Lee, 2. I think it's Slater and Yaz, 3, 4.
That's 4.
And the 5th one is likely to be Matos.
Okay. So Matos would be so Matos and Slater will be your bench guys right now, probably.
Yeah. I would like to see a deal done where it opens it up for Ramos. It wouldn't surprise me if it's going to come down to Ramos or Matos. Wouldn't surprise me if they give Ramos a shot because whenever Farhan says things, remember he said, well, kind of regret not giving Ramos more of a shot last year.
Yeah, he said that. But I don't know. I got a feeling that they're going to platoon the corner outfielders. I think they're going to platoon Conforto and Yaz, and they'll have Matos and Slater.
Oh, boy.
I hope not. I just got that feeling.
These non-roster guys that could step in from the pitching staff, I think Amir Garrett is where is he on here? Why is he not listed on this?
I don't think has he officially signed yet?
I don't know. But he's not he's a non-roster guy. He should be. They haven't updated it. And maybe he's a non-roster guy, but maybe they just don't have a camp invitation officially on here, but he'll be there for sure. One of these guys I looked up had some decent numbers, and it might have been, I don't know if it was Cody Stashak or Stash Hack. I'm not sure how you say it, where the syllables are. I would say it's Stashak. I don't think anybody's named Stash Hack. Stashak.
We'll say Stashak.
Yeah.
Solaria, he's going to be DH. Yeah.
He wasn't even on that roster either, was he?
I don't think he's officially. He hasn't gone through I think he gets his physical tomorrow.
Oh, interesting. They put, did you see the 60-day?
Yeah, they got Robbie
designation, Robbie Ray. Do they have Cobb on the 60-day?
No, they don't.
Not yet. So they only have one roster spot open right now, and that's for Soler.
Yep. And they signed that Andrew somebody or something from Andrew Warren or something like that as another reliever. He's actually, that's right. He's going to be a reliever. So I forgot about that. Did you see that yesterday?
Is he on the 40 or?
Yeah, he should be. He should be on the 40.
I think I saw a name Warren and saw that down there. And who is it? I said, who is that?
He's a pitcher. He's going to be a reliever. Where is it?
Austin Warren.
Yep. They just signed him. Major league contract, 1 year.
Oh, a major league.
Yeah. So he's going to be on the.
Pull up his numbers. Where's he from?
It's not that good.
All right. So he's a guy that's going to make it. Okay. He's your Brebbia, huh? He's replacing Brebbia,
I guess.
All right.
So there you go. That's as far as that's concerned. Man, I don't like that 26, man. I don't.
It's not a great. It's not a. It's a fourth place team right now. It really is. I mean, now that you do the exercise.
Is anyone out, Chad? Are you guys? Is anyone else out there that seems, overly optimistic that this team is going to be able to do something to even compete? We already know they're going to compete for the division, but compete for a wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what's amazing, Benz? You make a great point. I think the Giants are like the second or third team that has spent the most this offseason, and look at where they're at. And look where they're. That's pretty bad, don't you think, guys? if you're going to spend that much money, don't you think it should be a little bit better than what it is?
Yeah. Yeah, they spent what, 113 million on what's his name, and how much did they spend on
Soler, wasn't it like 42 million?
42? So that's 155, and then they spend on Murphy 8. That's 163. Somebody else, I thought.
Hicks,
that's right, another 44. What did we say? 16. They spent 200 million.
They spent $200 million. And look where we're at right now with the 26 man.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see Hicks in the spring. Yeah, it's this roster is.
Oh, good point. Good point. I heard all this about the roster and that Giants roster in 2021. True.
Who said that?
There were some guys who were legitimate MLB players on that roster too, right?
Wait, what comment put it up? Who are we talking about?
Michael Roeder. I'm sorry, Michael Roeder. My apologies. Maybe something. I was looking at his stuff. He launched through the minor leagues in 2022. He went from single A all the way up to double A in 1 year. Pretty impressive. And he spent all last year in double A.
Who's that?
Landon Roop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the difference, Michael, about 21 is you had Belt, Crawford, Posey, 3 veterans.
You still had Longoria.
You had Longoria. Yeah, you had a decent
Gausman, Webb.
Well, Webb was actually just coming of age, really, huh?
Yeah.
But
Gausman.
Yeah. I mean, Gausman started out great, but then didn't do too well. Hey, that thing with the cruise patch. I see Lowe's putting $100K Ford Escorts with bad tires. The
Chevy.
Was that a joke? I think it was a joke, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I was thinking Cruise, we're going to go back to old Chevy. Somebody put out a tweet today. I think it was Dave from the Chronicle, showed that the Cruise patch has been replaced by Chevrolet.
Mm-hmm. And it showed the EV. It showed the EV in orange for electric vehicle.
Oh, maybe electric vehicle. Okay. Yeah. Maybe they're advertising
they're all advertising electric vehicles now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Technology and stuff.
You know what's crazy? I mean, these politicians, they don't think too much. What are those batteries for Buster? You're bugging me. You hear Buster snoring there?
Yeah, I hear him.
Gosh. Okay. Dog night. Okay. Oh, Cruise is owned by GM, which also owns Chevy. Of course, that makes sense. Oh boy. Cruises. Jeez. So what's these electric vehicles, they require what?
Lithium. You're talking about electricity, yeah.
A battery, but what do you require to make the battery?
Yeah, you got to generate the electricity, exactly.
But what do you need to generate the electricity with a battery?
Exactly.
You need oil. So
unless you build more nuclear power plants, right? And you can't generate enough electricity with just solar and wind power. It's a good substitute,
right?
But not as your foundation. You got to have fossil fuels at this time.
Yeah.
Smokes.
What?
He goes, slavery. Not quite.
Yeah, Buster does love Giants talk, Eric. He loves to be right here. Look at this guy. He's camped out. Take a look at him. Okay. Go this way. Hold on. Come on. Get. Yeah.
Boy, he goes to sleep pretty quick. Wasn't he just up walking around a minute ago?
Yeah, once he crashes, he crashes. I take him on a bike ride every day, and because I can't run very much as like I want to, I can walk, but then my back gets sore. So I'm just, I gotta get him running. So he runs like he's like grandfather of the wind.
Grandfather of the Wind. Nice.
Yeah, he can. That dog, it's like just runs and runs and runs. Um, so yeah. I mean,
What do you think about as far you think who do you think is going to be the biggest surprise for you
in
as far as the 40 man is concerned later in the season? Maybe.
Yeah, let's pull that back up here. Did I let that go? Let me pull it back up. Yeah, let's get a projection. I'm sure it'll change on a weekly basis. The 40, right?
Probably, yeah, I'm sure it will. The way Farhan works.
Okay, so
you better be careful though. His buddy Epler got popped right by the MLB.
Oh, I didn't hear that. When?
Just recently, I think he got suspended for a year or something like that because he was abusing the injury roster.
Oh, well, very good. Get Farhan. All right, who's going to be my surprise breakout player this year? I am going to go with two guys. Can I go with two? I can go with two.
Sure,
right?
Why not?
I'm gonna go with Casey Schmidt and Elliot Ramos. Breakout year to surprise and show that if they don't belong with the Giants, they belong on somebody's 26-man roster. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. What do you got?
I'm going to go. I'm going to go hitter and pitcher. I'm going to go with Landon Roop. And then as far as a hitter, God, you picked Casey Schmidt. I was going to pick him too. What the hell? Matos. Why not? Landon Roop.
Matos, good pick.
And Matos.
Yeah. Very good. Huh. Not bad.
We'll see, though. We'll see.
Buster. I got to show something that's Buster.
Tom Murphy, surprise player of the year. Los goes Fitzgerald Black. Yeah.
In round 12.
Who was drafted?
Landon Roop.
Oh, okay.
It's a YouTube channel, though. I don't know if I want to share that. That's the only thing.
Yeah, we better not. Yeah.
Gosh,
Los D, the beatdown is coming.
You come on.
Playing Los D is playing Los D is going to be like it's going to be like me being I'll liken myself to CMC and him Aaron Banks. No, Banks is a pretty good athlete. I can't say Los is an athlete. I say Los is
Los is not an athlete.
I think Los is
that's
more
perfect, Senior. Thanks.
I think Los is more
He's not an athlete. Oh man.
I would say
shots fired.
Yeah, shots fired. I would say Los would be more like maybe like Kinlaw. No, he's not that big. Los is more like who would Los be? He'd be like Brendel. Yeah. Yeah. Los yeah. So I'll show you what. See, I
Hold on 1 second.
I don't know.
Where's it at?
You don't give anything away there yet. We'll just
Yeah.
surprise here. Yeah, Los Mark Graves has got it right. Los 0 for 1 in calling out guys playing sports. He goes up for billiards and he gets handed it to him by Baller. And so Los,
hold on.
I know you're out there listening. I'm throwing you some bait. Let's get in the gym for sure, he says. Man, I'm 63 almost, 62 with a bad back.
Weird.
I think I could look like Lola the dog running around with Los chasing me. I think I could.
What the heck is going on?
Now, if Los was coming at me like the fridge Perry, yeah, I think I'd get out of the way. Hey, what happened there? What do we got? How many dogs we got in here? 2? What's going on? Faye? Huh.
That is really weird. I thought we had it in there. Oh, yep, we do.
Oh. Hey, Los. Are you sure? Are you sure, Los, that you're really an athlete? I don't know, Los, if you're an athlete.
Come on, it's so obviously the second one. I mean, it's just, yeah, you don't have the ability to get him because 1, you're a horrible GM, and 2, you don't have the manager and coaching staff fit to help boost that player up or the team.
It's disgusting, and
Farhan would say, "Are you sure that I said that, Dan?
Are you
sure you're not paraphrasing that, Dan?"
That's a good one, Los. Put those glasses on. Here, put these on right here.
Woo!
Oh, shots fired, Los. Shots fired. Oh, man.
Dan made me do it.
That might be the best impersonation. That's better than Fargon.
Oh, man.
In fact, that might be the real Fargon right there.
That was great. That was great.
Los is looking for the link. He's wanting in. He's
he wants it. Did you
no,
send it
I
to
don't
him?
know. I haven't sent it. He's
if he wants
in.
it, I could send it to him.
He's welcome to come in if he wants to throw some, take his shots. But yeah, we're gonna go another 20 plus minutes or so here, guys. So I'm
we got something here to show.
Unlike Samson, I didn't lose my strength losing my hair. Losing the hair. Ooh. Well, that could be, maybe that's what we'll do with Eric if he's beating us, and we'll pin him down, Los, and we'll shave his head. That's what we'll do.
What are you talking about? It'll grow back in another week. Here we go. We got something, a little, a scouting report on Mr. Brandon Loop.
Landon
Or
Roop.
no, not Loop. Roop. Roop.
Loop.
Roop. All right, here. Let's see what we got here.
Landon Roop is with the AA affiliate with the San Francisco Giants. He's 6'2", 205 pounds, age 25, drafted in 2021 by the San Francisco Giants in round 12, picked 356 overall. North Carolina Wilmington is the college that he came out of. His ERA overall in his career stands at 2.40, 146 innings pitched, 208 strikeouts. His whip is 1. That's impressive. We're talking about 146 innings pitched, and his whip is 1.
Maybe he's like Matt Cain.
Guys, K per 9 is 12.79, above 10. His walks per 9 is 2.89, below 3. And his home runs per 9 is 0.4.
Wow.
There's nothing in our advanced stats that we're talking about tonight that doesn't say you got to go get this guy. Matter of fact, why isn't Landon Roop with the San Francisco Giants at this point right now?
So
What do
he
you
was
got
hurt a
on?
little bit. He was hurt a little bit this year. He only pitched 10 games, but
Mhm.
you're right. And he's getting up there and he gets zero hype. Have you ever heard anyone talk about this guy?
I don't even know who
I
he
don't-
is.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about him. Then he's now 25 years old. The highest level he's made so far is AA. Again, he was limited last year. So there's some reasons for that, but the fact that you've never heard anyone talking about him to me indicates that this is somebody that you want to open your eyes to and try to acquire on the cheap or add in your extremely deep league if you've got some availability and he's out there. Definitely an interesting one. But do take note, he's 25 years old. You'll probably see some major league time this year, presuming health. And if we see these kind of results, like he's going to fly off the boards, come 2025. So intriguing player for sure. Career numbers are immaculate across the board.
He's a
You have to
star.
wonder a little bit about the age level factors. Those are the only things that are kind of curiosities there.
He's an absolute star. Like, I don't even understand. Well, I don't know who he is. The biggest
That's
thing
why
about
SDS is here, man. That's why we're
Yeah,
here.
the biggest thing about it is health. Like, where is he? Like, what
Health
is
this
he
year,
on?
I mean, I don't know that it's been historically a problem.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
this,
Go get
this
him.
should be a top 100 prospect, bar none. By all the advanced stats, everything that we're looking at, this is a top 100 prospect, and I don't even know who he is.
for bargain bin prices. There you go.
Yeah, go get
There
him.
you go.
What's it mean by go get him? That's what I want to know.
I think, is that for fantasy?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Is that
Sounded like-
fantasy?
Sounded like they were talking about fantasy.
You know what? I got let's check this out here. Matter of fact, I was going to bring this up later. I already had it ready to go. Check this out. Where is it? Where's the right one? This one. There we go. I got the volume off. Check
Is this
out.
Roop? Is this
This
Roop?
is Roop. Yep. These are going to be 3. He struck out the side, and these are all of the strike threes of the
All right.
what he did. Here we go.
Let me take a look at his stuff here. Hmm.
Nice slider. That's a hell of a curveball. And then here comes the fastball. Boop. He dotted it right on the outside of that,
Yeah.
on the outside part of that plate.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's fantasy. So maybe it was dynasty.
Yeah, I think because he even said 2025 I want to pick him up. So it's
Yeah.
going to be interesting. The guy's got some good off speed stuff. I guess he's got a slider, curveball, and a fastball. So he's got 3 pitches.
Who
That's
picked
what you
Roop
need,
as a
man.
surprise? You or Los?
No, it's mine.
Might be a
Los
good
said
pick.
Mason Black. Mason Black is going to be good because he's got a wicked slider and a fastball.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have that second or third
Hey,
pitch.
you know what? The Giants just might be on the right direction when it comes to
for pitching. Yeah.
They may be right now where the Giants were in 2008.
2008. Yeah.
You know, and they may need to go through, you know, a losing season, but develop some of these younger guys. I would be fine with that. If I saw growth from, you know, Black and Roop or Wisenhunt and combination of those guys. And, you know, the other thing that can happen is those guys do well. And then Ray opts back in. And now you got
something next year.
And you got some trade possibilities too, because you got Harrison. Don't forget you got Harrison as well, and Beck and Wynn. So if you all of a sudden got about 6 young starters, and you got Ray and Webb, now you've got some flexibility to do some stuff, make your ball club better. Just don't want to do a you know, Giants don't need to be in a position of trading away a Zach Wheeler for a Beltran. Wheeler, he's really good. Zach Wheeler's really, really good. And he's probably going to remain with the Phillies, and the Phillies are going to have, you know, and they've got a couple of minor guys in the minors that are coming up that are top 100 pitchers, 2 of them. So, yeah, that would be sweet if they could actually, you know, and get some production out of the other younger guys. You know, let's see this thing start to go forward. Maybe the Giants can make it. You know, I mean, that's Farhan's. I think it's Farhan's only hope is that these guys perform.
Right.
And maybe, you know what? Maybe.
But the only thing that sucks is we've heard the same thing with Kyle Crick and
oh yeah.
And Tyler Beatty, right? They were supposed to
Right.
be electric and everything, but they
Right.
really didn't pan out.
I mean, exactly. I mean, the only thing that can possibly save Farhan, and maybe that's what the 3-year, maybe he's feeling more comfortable taking a team and playing the younger guys and seeing how they develop, knowing that if they show some signs of development, that, you know, all of a sudden they start having breakout years the next year or two and they start winning. You know, all of a sudden his plan would look pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's his only hope, because he certainly isn't very good at going out and setting the market and being aggressive, getting
Correct.
Top end free agents.
Free agents.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, let's face it, Jorge Soler. It's a good move. We're all for it, but you know, Jorge Soler, if you actually look at, you know, his games actually played over the last several years, it's not that good. It's downright bad. It's like Haniger. Take a look here at the years, games played. Look at from
he doesn't play many.
27. Well, look at his career. He played 101 games in 15.
Yep.
He played 162 in 19, happened to have his best year, 48 homers, and, you know, drove in 117.
2020 was the short. Yeah.
And then 21 was a great year, and 23 was a great year. But look at all the other years. Forget 2020. Look at 21.
55 games. Yeah.
Wait a minute. He did.
No,
play
it's not.
94.
It's 149.
Yeah. Okay. That's right. He did okay there. But 72.
2015, he played 101. 2016, 86. 2017, 35. 2018, 61. So that's 4 years in a row. That's not.
Yeah. So he's played pretty regularly since 2019, though. He played 162, and then he played 43 of the 60. Then he played 149 of the 162, and then he played, 72 was down, and then he played 137 last year. So I did hear a thing that said a lot of the correlation with, when he played out in the field many more games was he was more susceptible to being on the IL. Yeah. I would just keep the guy, make him my JD Martinez. Don't put him out in the field.
Don't put him out in the field. Just let him be.
If you don't have to. I mean, there might be some times when you need him
emergency
out in the field.
Or something. Yeah.
That, or you just, the bat situation calls for it by having a couple of extra, but yeah. So let's see. I'm trying to think of anybody else on that 40
that could come through. Yeah.
It
seems like it's more pitcher heavy as far as who's going to probably contribute than position players.
Right.
Because really, I mean, if you think about it, who in AAA is breaking through, or even AA? I know that kid that was in Eugene, and then he moved up to AA. What was his name? Gosh, I can't remember what his name is. Outfielder. Must have a big bat. No. He was in Eugene most of the time, but then moved up to AA towards the end. I have to look at the roster. I can't remember what his name. Barracuda or something like that. I can't remember what his last name is.
Oh, Mercado or something like that.
There it is. Yeah, Barracuda. I was right. Thanks, Grant. Appreciate it.
Barracuda.
He may have some potential. We'll see. I know it. We'll see. We'll see how he does.
I wonder if his walk-up song is at
Barracuda.
Yeah. Let's take a look and see what's happening out there. Here we are, spring training starting. We still got all these guys unsigned.
It's crazy. I know.
Angels showing signs and interest in Ahmed Rosario and Enrique Hernandez, writes Heyman. Anything else out there? What's the headlines? Let's see.
Angels showing, keep scrolling down. It should, here. You should be you're in the right spot. Hold on one second. I'll find it.
Let me just see what the Blue Jays to sign Escobar. That came out today. Just now.
Yeah. Ooh.
That just came out less than an hour ago.
There you go.
Okay. That's a nothing burger.
Keep going down. Yeah, we'll get into something that looks interesting. Nothing about players, but
yeah, is there anything going on here?
The Manfred looking to maybe adjust free agents a deadline.
Oh, nice.
Oh, here's a question. Should Blake Snell consider a short-term deal?
Where's that in the chat?
Keep scrolling down on MLB trade rumors. Orioles have shown interest in Jesus Luzardo.
Oh, I saw that today. Yeah,
probably because of the injury to Bradish.
Should Blake Snell consider a short-term deal? Consider a short-term deal, then fire Boris and go get another agent for next year.
Yeah.
Jeez.
There's a lot of people out there.
I saw that the money for free agency over the 2 years, last year and the year before, are much higher than this year. They were in the $3
billion
billion range, and this year it's in the $2. so far, but there's still a lot of people out there left to be signed. So it could.
Yeah, exactly. It could eclipse that. Like you said, there's still some top guys out there that need to get paid.
Oh, did you guys see the MLB Top 100 today came out?
Yeah, I think, what are they at now? 21 through 1 or something like that. I'm not sure.
Let's see.
Say
if I
break
can-
it down.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up here. Let me see if I can find that MLB Top 100. 2024 came out today, right?
I think so. I think, well, it's been going on all week, right? I think every day they do a 20, something like
Oh,
that.
okay. Okay, so they don't put the whole darn list together. Top 100. Oh, those are videos. I don't want prospects. Yeah, they're showing mostly prospects on this Google. Okay, top 100. Yeah, they've been. Let's see if. Yeah, Logan Webb came in at what, 42, I think?
Yeah,
the
you were saying
Giants?
something like that, right?
Something like that. 42. I think he's been the only Giant on it. Yeah. Yeah. So, but anyway, hey,
There's a tweet from Bauer 12 hours ago.
what's he saying?
Someone asked thoughts on playing in Baltimore this year. He says, I think it makes a lot of sense for the team. I'd love to play there. Great match.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Why not, man? You allow all those gangs to run wild in Baltimore. Why not? You know, what's, I mean, you know, that's the thing that cracks me up. Like the Giants. Oh, we can't have that. You know, that would, you know, in our city, but your city's just a complete, mess. And there's homeless people all over the place. If you're going to be virtue signaling, why don't you take some of your money, Giants, and go help the homeless? You know, go help clean up San Francisco if you're so virtuous, you know. Just I don't know. Hey, Eric, you want to keep going tonight? You want to
Yeah, we can keep going. I got no
Yeah.
issue going.
You guys, anybody want to come in and join Eric tonight? I'm tired. I'm
No worries.
I said I can go an hour tonight after last night, man, and I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, that was a long one. That's for sure.
So raise your hand, chat. Let's see a show of hands. Who wants to come in? Let's see. Who should we? It's too bad we can't just like
Select someone and just drag them in.
just drag them in like you do it like in class. You know, it's like, let's see would like to volunteer to read, and everybody looks down. Johnny, how about you? Oh, and I just look. I said Johnny, and look who made the last comment, Johnny.
Look at that.
Johnny, I think you need to come in and he
Nope.
says nope.
Nope. Oh man.
Come on, who can come in? I'm gonna take the chat like this, Eric, and I'm gonna scroll it.
Scroll it
And
then
whoever
select.
lands on the bottom, top or bottom, top. No, bottom. If you come in, you're coming in. Here we go. I'm going to give it a spin. Hold on. I'll show you guys just so you know I'm not joking. I'm going to spin it.
Okay. There it goes. And who's at the whoa.
Who's at the bottom?
Grand Admiral.
Grand Admiral, you're coming
You're the
in.
lucky winner.
Come on, Grand Admiral. You got to come in and join the show.
Bring in
See.
Will. Yeah, Will. Why don't you come in, Will?
Will
I haven't
B?
seen you. No, Will Martinez.
Oh, yeah, Will Martinez.
Is he out there? I didn't even pay attention to see if he's even out there. I don't think he's even out there unless he's lurking.
You out there, Will? Will Martinez calling up Will Martinez. Paging runner-up Will Martinez. Paging runner-up Will Martinez. You know who I haven't seen in a long time in here is Hiroku.
What happened to Hiroku? Man, I haven't seen him in forever.
I don't
What
know.
happened?
I think he just went downhill into a deep depression after his fantasy team fell
Yeah,
apart.
that's kind of what it was. Yeah. It's been
I think-
communication blackout ever since.
Yeah, I mean, it was like Jamar
Fantasy
Chase went, and then it was someone else got hurt,
He
and
got his ass kicked by me and Dan. Yeah, he might be suffering a little PTSD.
uh,
I haven't seen him in a while.
Will Beacon join your sidekick.
Yeah, on
On-
MHC. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you changed your name back to Eric. I thought it was sidekick.
Yeah, I changed it back because I always forget and I wind up going on my show and it says sidekick. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right.
Sidekick. That's great.
Oh man.
Oh, wow. Come on in, anybody. Come on in. We don't have Kyle McKiernan in here tonight, do we?
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet. He might
He's-
pop in later.
Kyle's out there busy working on his home.
Yep.
He's sanding floors.
And you're supposed to find out tomorrow, right? About San Francisco.
Hopefully, man.
Did you ever hear from there was another team, right? There wasn't there 4 teams?
Diamondbacks.
Yeah, nothing from them.
Didn't hear from them, no.
Yeah, exactly. There's about 3 MHC episodes with me as sidekick. Yep.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, I'll be doing another MHC probably on Saturday.
All right, guys. Hey, I am gonna bow out.
All right.
Eric will continue the show. You guys want to come in? Somebody wants to join?
Yeah, just let me know and I'll put the link out there.
Yeah. Come on in, NorCal Sports Network. And I guess we'll be back
Tomorrow or
tomorrow
no?
night. Yeah, for something. We'll figure out something to come up with.
Yeah, I know. Maybe there'll be some kind of news. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's shocking that those guys are, I mean, we know they're going to sign eventually, but we'll see. All
And
right,
I think
man.
we'll get a little bit more news from the Giants probably next week when they start getting.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's Snell. I don't think they're going to. I don't think Farhan's going to go 5 years on any pitcher
Not on a pitcher now.
that's 30 years old.
But why
I
not
just-
Bellinger?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. All right. Good night, everybody.
All right. Have a good one, Dan.
We'll see you. Thanks.
You
Have
bet.
a good one. All right. Bye.
See ya. All right. And there goes Dan. All right, guys. Oh, what the heck do we want to get into now? Kind of got into some of these young guys. Landon Roop, like I said, we'll see what happens. He flew here. We could talk a little bit more about him. He flew through the minor leagues in 2022. This is his stuff here. In 2022, he started off in San Jose, went 5-2, 14 games total. Moved on up to Eugene, went 3-0 with a 1.6 ERA, 7 games. Went immediately to Richmond. Well, look at these numbers too. 52 strikeouts and only 9 walks. And that's in high A, Eugene. Pretty damn good. So, yeah, that promotion was definitely earned. And then he finished it out in Richmond in 2022. He went 2-1. Only had 5 games, probably getting close to the end of the season. ERA was a little bit high, but that was his first taste of Double-A. But then last year, he only had 10 games, as you said on that, or as I said on that video, he got hurt. So he was only limited to 10 games. But still, 42 strikeouts and only 9 walks. The guy has some strikeout stuff, and he doesn't walk anyone. He's got a good command of the strike zone. And that's what you want, right? You want to have a guy coming up that has command. Military history stuff. No, we'll save MHC talk on NorCal. Oh man. Yeah. Probably not. You'll see the viewership take a huge plunge. Not everyone is into that. I get it. But yeah, Roop's got something there. We'll see what happens. He's older. He's 25 years old. I think he pitched. Damn, I didn't even pay attention. I think, yeah, he pitched 4 years in college. So having 4 years of college, that'll do it to you. That'll make you be a little bit older when you come up. But at least he's a little bit more established than some of these other guys. Now maybe he'll make his debut in the orange and black. We'll see. Mason Black, he's another guy that had some potential. Matter of fact, we were doing a post game, and we were covering his no-hitter. He had a no-hitter game through 5 innings. He got the pitch count got to him. This is when he was still in Richmond, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that guy's got some good stuff too. The only thing is, as far as the starting pitcher, he only has 2 pitches. Maybe a combo. All the World War I vets who came back and played ball. It's pretty good. There was a lot of good baseball players who served in World War I. No doubt about it. You could say the same thing with the World War II and Korea as well. Not so much after Korean War, right? Not really. Yeah, we'll see. It's something that's kind of been the go-to for Giants. They always seem to do well with pitching. Always seem to do well with pitching, but they need it. They surely do. But they also need to develop some position players. We'll see where that goes. Crab says the whole concession to youth on pitching front smells like a Melvin decision. Farhan is not some sage who has seen the light. Melvin is just getting ahead. Yeah, good point. That's a pretty good point. Melvin has he's got some history of working with young pitchers when he was in Oakland. He did a pretty good job. Yeah, I agree. I don't think Farhan is some, like, as you say, a sage where he could read the tea leaves. He's not that type of guy. He's not a tea leaves kind of guy. He's, whatever the computer says kind of guy. So, but Melvin, he's the old school type of manager with some, the analytics. But then, and come on, it all depends on what you do with the analytics, and I guess the type of analytics. Look, home runs, RBI, stolen bases, ERA, batting average, slugging, OP. That's all analytics, right? That's something that we like to see. When we say that guy's a 300 hitter, you're using analytics. I mean, that's what it is, right? I think it's what you do with said analytics that makes you good or not good as far as a front office guy. Your thoughts on the Sun Valley Mall in Concord? I have no thoughts because I have never lived in Concord. Matter of fact, I think the only thing I've ever done with Concord is I've driven through. Farhan has to get his ass kicked to do anything right instead of doing it from the beginning. Good point, Ben. It's a pretty good point. Maybe he's starting to feel the pressure a little bit. I don't know. That's hard to tell. I don't know what the relationship, because the only one that's going to apply pressure to him is going to be the ownership group, right? Chris, the solar power will light up the park. Well, look at that. He could. He could. It should be fun to watch him play, but they got to get someone to protect him in that lineup. I don't know. Does Conforto give him that protection? Maybe. Battle of the Bulge. Matter of fact, I had an episode on that. That was a good one. I like talking about Battle of the Bulge. Will B and Willie Mays, who missed most. What's this? Will B and Willie Mays, who missed most of 52 and entire 53, would have had. Yeah. Yeah, Willie Mays, man. He lost 2 good years. He missed 2 good years. Who knows where he could have finished? But yeah, 700? Absolutely. Did you drive by and see the sign that Jan Cuchamilio, City Ping Pong Champion? Oh, man. I hope we could get together and have a tournament. That would be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Get him on base, hit him in. That's what I hope. Let's see how Lee does at the top of the order. You know, Estrada will do well. What are we talking about? God. What is this? Godo Fan Archie. Go do Fan Archie. He wants to know what we are talking about. Oh, just anything and everything. Do I like Matt Chapman? I think you guys know my thoughts on Matt Chapman. Don't we already have guys like that, right? Don't get me wrong. Yes, his glove is great. I get it. His glove is great. God of Anarchy. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'll make sure I remember that. God of Anarchy. What are we talking about? Like I said, we're kind of going all over the place right now. But as far as Matt Chapman, you got JD Davis and you got Casey Schmidt. Do you want to spend over $100 million for a glove? Could his bat play? It could. But is it going to be that much better than what JD Davis did last year? Or what Casey Schmidt could possibly do? Why not sink that money into something else? Like a Bellinger. That's just my feeling. I don't know. Maybe you guys agree, disagree. Snell, yes. Chapman, no. Yeah, even Snell. I wouldn't even have an issue with Snell either. The years could be a little bit weird. Hey, Daniel Sherman says, Dan, I went to DVC, then to USF. Nice. There you go. I wish Lee was a stolen base threat. Ultimate reason why we need Kim next year. Estrada, he's a stolen base threat for sure. He did really good last year on stolen bases. I don't think he got caught but a couple of times, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he was really good. Cody Bellinger, he's another guy that's fast. I think he had 20 stolen bases last year. I think Lee has some speed to him. Oh, take ping pong. I'm not betting against someone who prioritizes playing ping pong over eating his life. Exactly. The meal went to you didn't care about eating. The only thing I cared about was going out there and playing ping pong. That's what it was about. That was some good times, man. It really was. I know about that 680 Concord Willow Pass. Excellent. Bell is sorely needed. Yeah, I agree. Why not? My thoughts on Ramos. I think he needs a longer look. He did well in AAA last year, right? Where am I from? I'm originally from Tracy, but I'm living in Galt. That is where I'm from. But Ramos, I think Dan mentioned this a couple of times. I think he's had like a total of 79 total MLB at bats. That's not a really big sample size. It's kind of small. And he adjusted his swing. He had a good year. He looked. Yes, I am from Earth. Thank you, Eric. Will I be attending? No. Nope. I can't. Even if they're doing well, I don't even know. Man, it's a pain in the ass trying to drive to the Bay Area from Galt, then try to find parking, pay for the parking, and then drive how to. It's a pain in the ass. I'll pass. I will pass. But back to Ramos. Yeah, let's give him a longer look. I think he had a pretty good season in AAA. Every time they brought him up, though, it was like they brought him up for a couple of or a game or two, and then he was right back down. Give him a long look. Let's just see what he has. But then again, I don't know where he can fit in right now. I don't know where he can fit in. I have no idea. Unless he plays out of his mind during spring training, I don't know. But you got a lot of guys out there. If some of these guys are going to be traded, whether it's Slater or Conforto, maybe that'll make some room for him. And I haven't heard anything much. I didn't hear much about him in the offseason. What did he do in the offseason? I don't think he did any winter ball. I know Luciano did some winter ball, and it wasn't pretty. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad in the winter league. I'm surprised Yasiel Puig hasn't signed on. He had a hell of a winter ball season. I'm surprised no one's picked up him. So maybe he goes somewhere. Who knows? What did they call him? What did Vin Scully call him? The wild horse? Something like that. Crazy horse, I think, or something like that. Oh, let's see what we got. Yeah, Farhan did say he regretted not giving Ramos more at bats. I don't know. Who knows what the hell that was all about? I don't know what that was all about, MF. That was stupid. Last year was just a total debacle in what you could have done for your organization. They really could have set something up for this year, but just wasn't in the cards, I guess. Their strategy last year was crap. Ramos has yet to push the issue as far as staying in the MLB. But the problem is, would you agree with this, Ben, that did they give him a fair shot? Because they were playing that platoon so heavy that he really didn't get a shot. Because honestly, how many lefties do you face in the major leagues? You're going to face primarily righties. I don't know what the percentage is, but it's pretty high that you're going to face a righty more than you're going to face a lefty. So how is he going to get any at bats if you're barely playing against any lefties? And think about it. A righty is probably going to be a right-handed hitter would be able to hit a right-handed batter or a right-handed pitcher easier because you're used to facing right-handed pitchers. When you're coming up, whether you're a kid and then when you start getting into your professional time, you're facing primarily right-handed hitters. So you're showing some success, right? If you made it to the major leagues, you're showing some success against right-handed pitchers. So I think they just overplayed their hand in platooning last year, and it screwed them up. Do I agree that Saving Private Ryan is the best war movie ever made? No, not the best. No, not the best. Not the best, Daniel. I'm trying to think of a... See, I like Band of Brothers, but that's not quote-unquote a movie. It's more of a series. But as far as a movie, no. Is Conforto healthy? Don't know. They say he is, supposedly. Jarhead. Casualties of War. You know, it's pretty good, actually. You know, it's a really good movie that I liked. Tears of the Sun. Did you ever see 1917? The one that came out a few years ago? It was pretty good. I like that one. That was a good one. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Yeah, good old Apocalypse Now. Tears of the Sun. Isn't that the one with Bruce Willis? Yeah, and I like 1917. That was a good one. And then you could get into other things that kind of were. I mean, you got Schindler's List. Not really a war movie, but it had to do with war. Right? Anyways, we're getting off topic here. Kepler wasn't even a manager. He was a Farhan Skinwalker. Yeah, there you go. Farhan Skinwalker. Yeah, Kepler was not a leader. in that clubhouse. No, it was all about himself. That's the issue. Full Metal Jacket, no, not a. I mean, it had its entertainment value, but it's not realistic. Maybe the basic training portions of it, but the worst part, it was kind of that. Didn't like it. Trying to think of other ones. Weekend at Bernie's. Kapler was an act, still is. I agree, Will. I 100% agree. User page says, you ask if they spend that much money, don't you think it should be better than what it is? The team is better than last year's team, and last year's team will not. And last year's team, I'm guessing, was not great, was still in the race. Okay, I see your point, but you also got to, let's put things in perspective here. The reason why the Giants were in it last year was because there was other teams that were much better above them that were having down years. Correct? Right? We could all agree to that. That the Giants had no business of being in the wild card run last year because there were other teams that were not exactly living up to expectations. But then again, that happens. I get it. But now, are they better this year than last year? Okay, yeah, okay. We'll say let's take center field. Yeah, it could be better. We don't know though, but we don't know. We don't know what Jung-Hoo Lee is going to bring to the table. First time in the major leagues, right? We don't know what to expect. We hope that it's going to be good, but there's a high possibility that this first year is going to kind of stink. It could, but could be wrong. The other outfielders are all the same. The infield is almost all the same. Shortstop is going to be Luciano. We don't know what that's going to be like. We'll see. We still got a good catcher. Starting rotation. Is the starting rotation any better than it was last year? You still got Webb. That's great. But after that, there's a lot of question marks. So that's what I'm saying. If you're going to spend $200 million and you're getting somewhat near what you were last year, which was a sub 500 team, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Like I said, each season, you never know what to expect. You know, it's a whole new season. Could be different. But just going on what's happened over these last few years, it's not looking good. I mean, if you think about it, Farhan has not exactly been a wizard with putting together winning teams. Four of his last 5 seasons prior to beginning here in 2024, his last 5 seasons, he's had one season, right? Wait, was it one season or is it 2? Maybe I think it was 2 seasons that was above 500. Or no, it wasn't. It was 1. It was just that 2021, right? Every other year was either 500 or below, correct? Yeah. That's bad. That's bad. The rotation would be better if they were healthy. Yeah, Cobb. If Cobb didn't have to get a hip surgery. Guys, come on. It's a hip surgery. That's not a minor procedure. If I'm not mistaken, Tim Lincecum had hip surgery, and he wasn't the same when he came back. And this is when he was even younger. This is Alex Cobb at 35. You know, will his first few starts when he comes back be okay? I'm sure it is. But as the season winds on, and granted, he's probably not going to come until a little bit later in the season, it could be a mess. Harrison, I hope everyone talks great about him. And again, I keep falling back on Kyle Crick was supposed to be great. Tyler Beatty was supposed to be great. Let's see what he does. I hope he does. I wish him nothing but success. Same thing with Jung-Hoo Lee, but we don't know. Let's see how he lasts during an entire 162 game season. Yeah, I agree. You spent $10 million on Cobb. I think that money could have been allocated at a different location. Like Senior says, go get Montgomery. That would have been way better. That's all I'm saying. You're going to spend that much money how's Beatty's rep career? More importantly, yeah, good point. Yeah, I heard that he was focusing on that more than pitching. I heard about that. This was years ago. I remember. That's pretty good, Clarence. I think that speaks to how bad this team was or is. I don't know, whatever. We'll say was, when you got to spend that much money and you're still right around where you were last year. I mean, they way overpaid for Lee. Way overpaid. I think they could have got him for much cheaper. So I kind of don't get that, but whatever. We'll see. Should have traded Cobb at the All-Star break. Yep. Last year, you should have traded him during the trade deadline. It's the same thing. Yeah, they paid double for Lee, 100%. If I'm not mistaken, MLB Trade Rumors were forecasting like 50 million, somewhere around there. And they're usually pretty good. MLB Trade Rumors are pretty good at predicting future contracts. Yeah, God, I think you could have got him for like what, 60, 65 million instead of 113. For someone who values, that's what I don't see. That seems a little spastic to me. You don't want to overspend. You don't want to overpay for a starting pitcher, but you'll overpay for this guy. Or it just, I get it with the starting pitching, but it just seems a little bit weird where he'll overpay in one area, but not in others. Yeah, the Giants do have to overpay. I get that, but that much. The guy's hasn't been proven. He hasn't been proven in the MLB. So I don't think that overpay was warranted. But going back to Cobb should have been traded in the last trade deadline. I agree. Same thing with Rodon the year before. Gosh, they could have got something decent for Rodon. They really could have. Because there's no way they were going to be in it in 2022. Soler was reasonable. I think what sealed the deal was that 3-year deal. Kifanov. Yeah, good point. Yep, that's true. We don't sign anyone. You guys get mad. We sign someone and you're still mad. No, not mad. I don't know where you're getting that from. I don't know. Are you talking about Lee? Is that what you're talking about? I'm just saying they overpaid for him. I'm not saying that, you shouldn't have gotten him. Yeah, I think that's a good decent pickup. Just potential. I'm just saying, come on, let's be smart about what you're doing here. That's all I'm saying, right? Don't you think you could have gotten Lee for someone cheaper than that? Did you have to pay $113 million for Jung-Hoo Lee? I think you could get him. I think you could have got him for a much cheaper price, which then opens up the door to maybe go get someone else, because you need more than just Lee, right? You need more than even just Lee and Soler. I guarantee you, if the Giants signed Bellinger tomorrow, people would not have an issue with signing Bellinger. Not in any way. I don't see it. Yeah, Yamamoto is unproven too. I agree, but MPB is a little bit better than KBO, if I'm not mistaken. The guy's got some good stuff. Did you see him in the World Baseball Classic? It's pretty good. Roki Sasaki, he's going to be another one. We'll see. That could be a huge overpay as well. We'll find out. We'll find out. Yep, they could have kept Donovan's good point, Mo. They could have kept Donovan Solano. The guy could hit, man, right? Didn't have a lot of power, but he had some contact ability. He was good. Yeah, I didn't understand that move either. 2 aces, we lost for nothing. Farhan. Yep. Exactly, Ben. That's what I'm talking about. You knew, look, I'm going to go back to the Rodon one, because you damn well know that when Rodon signed here, he was having a great year. So what do you think? He's a Boris guy. Boris is going to be in Rodon's ear, right? And he's having a great year. Was there any way that Farhan was going to sign Rodon to an extension? No way. No way. He was going to walk anyway. So why didn't you trade him in 2022? Gosh, that didn't make no damn sense at all. And you could have traded him to a contender and you could have got something decent back. Yes, the Giants did invite Reggie Crawford, but he is hurt. I think he's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks. Pretty much. You just interrupted my thought. Sit call. There you go. First Blood. The best movie out of all the Rambos. Between First Blood, Rambo, Rambo 2, and Rambo 3. First Blood. The best. But anyways. Yes, Reggie Crawford's hurt. I think he's out 3 to 4 weeks, which is pretty much all of spring training. I guess he's got a lat issue. So he's not going to be doing it. So why they invited him? He can't do nothing. But same thing with what is his name? I can't remember his middle name. Tang. We'll just say Tang. He's got a pulled oblique. He's probably not going to pitch during spring training, even though he was a non-roster invitee. Yes, teams will absolutely been. The Giants were going to go nowhere in 2022. Come on, let's be real here. And you could have improved your team. It's the same thing with Cobb. Now, Cobb wouldn't have brought back the same as what Rodon could have brought back the year before, but he still would have brought back a decent piece before he got hurt, right? He was a Cobb before he got hurt, before the trade deadline. He was doing great. And then after the trade deadline, then he had that the almost no-hitter, and then it fell apart after that. But that's what I'm saying. I don't understand how Farhan it could be so smart and not see the obvious. Eric, Austin Warren, why? I don't know, Red. I don't know. I think we got some other guys in our organization that could fill a bullpen spot just as well instead of signing them to an MLB contract. Yeah, a little bit weird. Will Reggie? No, I think he'll either start off in Eugene or maybe AA. Maybe. I know he finished in Eugene. It'll be interesting. In my time machine, they would have had Cole, Webb, and Gosman. Even just signing Gosman, could you imagine if the Giants still had Webb and Gosman? And Gosman would have been at the time, of course, was a little bit expensive. But now, look where it's at now. Look where the market is now. That is a great number 1 and 2. Gosh, or 1A, 1B, whatever you want to say. God. But now now they're going to kind of get fancy. They're going to put a pitcher in a position that you really hasn't had success. We'll see how it works out. I don't see it, but I could be wrong. That's the funny thing about baseball, right? Michael Brantley. This team does not want to spend. Well, God of Anarchy, we've talked about that. They're spending a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, they've spent a lot of money. $200 million worth. I think we figured out somewhere around there, give or take. But look where the team is. Look where the team is. That's why I'm saying it's I don't know. I've said this before. There's 3 ways you make a good team. All right. Draft and develop, free agency, and trades. And it seems like they just can't do some of that altogether, right? We'll see this year because I think we're going to see a lot of the young guys out there. We'll see if their drafting and developing will come through. Trades, I don't know. We'll see how that trade comes through with Ray coming off Tommy John. I don't know. We don't know how that's gonna be. I mean, people come back from Tommy John, and they're still successful, absolutely, but we don't know. It's still a mystery. International signings, good point there, Crab Sandwich. We really haven't hit very well on the international signings. Maybe Luciano's the one. We'll see. We will see. Why can't? Oh, I'll tell you why Reggie can't be a two-way player, because it's too much on your body, man. There's very few people who are like Ohtani. I mean, that's like once in a lifetime type of guy. I mean, you don't see that. And I'm glad that they decided not to pursue the whole two-way thing. His strengths are going to be in pitching. Same thing, and I'm going to say the same thing with Bryce Eldridge. His strength is in his bat. Yeah, there's a ton of two-way players in college, but when you get to the MLB level, it's a little bit different. I mean, how long do you play? How long is a college season, Senior? How many games do they play? Yeah, Reggie had Tommy John. Keep correct. I know a college season isn't that many games, right? Is it even 20 games? Something like that? Is it? Maybe 40? So now look, so college is different. Playing 40 games as a two-way player, okay, you could get away with that. 162 games? It's a different type of environment. And you're putting a lot of stress on the body. And that's probably why Ohtani has suffered the injuries that he has. Body's probably breaking down, doesn't have time to recover. When you don't have time to recover, your muscles start wearing down and then things start failing. I know. It was a gimmick. I 100% get it. Hey, we lost out on Judge and Ohtani, but hey, we got Reggie Crawford and Bryce Eldridge. Yeah, that's a bunch of crap. Compare Bonds to Ohtani? That's a little bit different. A little bit different. Bonds never pitched. Ohtani's a pretty damn good pitcher. And we'll say he's a great hitter. Bonds was an exceptional hitter, but he didn't pitch. I mean, it's two guys with two different types of strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, let's see how long Ohtani lasts in his two-way. Yeah, good point. It's a good point, Hoodie. Yep. Oh my gosh, Johnny. Yeah, I think it would be. We'd probably have 500 people in the chat going absolutely berserk. Yeah, it would be totally different. Yeah, totally different. But I still, even when we were talking about the whole Ohtani thing, one man is not going to change the problems that the Giants have. Giants are beyond just solving it with one guy, right? We need numerous guys. As you can see with what's going on right now. All right, what else we got out there, guys? If you had to guess how many home runs Soler hits in his first season with Joe, that's a good question. So last year he had, you know what? Let's take a look at this. I think they got projections on here. Hold on, let's take a look. I'm going to see what they say just to get an idea. They have the projections. Interesting. Whew. Hold on. Let me do this first. Let's do this. Get rid of that. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So last year, 2023, played 500 and had 580 plate appearances. Let's do ABs. 500 at bats. Played 137 games. Hit 36 doubles. Batted 250. 141 strikeouts. 340 on base. That's good. OPS 853. OPS plus of 128, which is good. Takes into consideration the ballpark. So anything above 100 is good, right? Let's see the projection. Here's the projection for this year. They're saying he's going to hit 26 home runs, bat 236, on base of 324. This is Baseball Reference. Eesh. Oh, man. I don't know. What's up, Kyle? Do you like those projections? Wow. What's Fangraphs have? Let's take a gander. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, where are we at? Where do I want it? Standard. Okay. Let's zoom this in. And there is too many damn ads. All right. My guess for the down projections. Yeah, I don't like those projections either. That's Baseball Reference. Take a look at Fangraphs. Let's see. Oh, come on. Zips. What's DC? Not sure what DC is. Looks like it's different ones. I'm not sure. Which one's going to be the best one, guys? There's a bunch of different projections for next year, and they're all different. I guess we could just go down all of them here. Zips DC, projected, batting 232, 29 bombs. Is that strikeouts? 164 strikeouts? The bat says 249 with 30 home runs. Same, a little bit less strikeouts, more strikeouts. Steamer shows 32, batting 242. Regular Zips shows 23 home runs, 232. Because this is the idea, we're going to have to look at this. I mean, this guy's a home run hitter. So that's why I'm just looking at home runs. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Last year, he hit 36 home runs. Cryptic thinks he's going to hit 46. So the last time someone's hit 30 home runs with the San Francisco Giants was Barry Bonds, right? Brandon Belt came pretty close. Is he going to hit 30? Maybe, huh? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to get to 80. I don't know if he's going to get to 30 home runs this season. His first season in the ballpark, it's a little bit different, right? Don't get me wrong, Miami's a huge ballpark, but the climate is different at Oracle. With the moisture in the air, it's going to, when they have the roof closed in Miami, they get rid of all that humidity that would kill the ball. but not so at Oracle Park. Yeah, his Oracle Park numbers are fantastic. Yeah, his Oracle Park numbers are fantastic. That is true. So we'll see. Yeah, healthy. That's gonna really be a big issue, is his health. It sounds like his last couple of years he's been okay. As long as he stays as a DH. But he did get hurt in the playoffs last year, right? But right before the playoffs or during the playoffs, I think didn't he pull an oblique, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if he's going to hit 30. We'll see. I think it'll be close. I'll say between 27 and 29. 27 to 29. Huh. Interesting. He's going to hit the Coke bottle 5 times. Let's see. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, you're talking about Dubon. Gotcha. Kim is a lock. The dreaming is Soto. Yeah, we ain't going to get, come on, Juan Soto. Yes, I agree with that. That is true. It's good to have that right-handed power bat. But the problem is the rest of the damn lineup. You know, Kent had Bonds. Big Cat, who did Big Cat have with him? Bonds. Sanders, Bonds. But Burrell, I mean, they had Aubrey Huff, who was having a good year, so he benefited. Posey, Uribe, Pence had Posey. Who else did they have in there? Belt. Yeah, there's protection in the lineup. Right now, Soler has, who does he have protection in the lineup? Crawford. Conforto? I don't know. I think, and this is what I'm afraid of, that the opposing pitchers are going to pitch around Soler to get to Conforto. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But we'll see, I guess. That's why I want them to at least, if you could get Bellinger, see, that's what I would love to see. I would love to see Lee hitting that lead off, and then Estrada batting second. Have Bellinger batting third, and then Soler batting fourth. Or vice versa. Soler hitting third and Bellinger hitting fourth. You could swap. I'm just going the whole left, right, left. Yeah, that's why I was doing it that way. But you never know. Gosh. And who knows? Maybe does Luciano have a breakout year? No, let's talk about that, guys. How many people are high on Luciano having a really good year? Is there any concerns? Any concerns at all about Luciano? Do you guys think he's going to have a good year, an okay year, a bad year? Is he going to live up to the hype? Seriously, is he going to live up to the hype? We've been hearing about Luciano for years, right? Years. This is going to be the next big thing. Is he going to have a good season? Because I'm interested to see how Luciano does. I don't know if his back is still an issue. That's a good question, Kyle. I know he's had issues with that back. Imagine if Soler was batting 8th. That means we'd have a hell of a. That's true. Luciano's chicken legs and bad back could compromise his future. Okay. I've been concerned about that back as well. I just hope Luciano bats better than 231. Jury is out for me on Luciano. I'm seeing a lot of concerns with Luciano, right? That's what I'm seeing. Is there anyone out there that's really high on Luciano? Yes, Luciano does need to play every day. No platooning. I'm more impressed by Matos than Luciano. Whew. See, guys, this is what concerns me. This is supposed to be the guy who's taking over for Brandon Crawford at shortstop. Now, granted, Brandon Crawford wasn't known for his exceptional bat. It was decent. It was okay, but it was his glove. I'd accept Luciano's season if he swiped 21 bags and hits 18 to 24. I don't think the swiping of the bags, but the bombs could be there. When Luciano makes contact, the ball go far and hard. Yes, it could. Ramos has probably even more strength than Luciano. No, maybe. But I see a lot of concern about what's going to happen with Luciano. And I think it's valid, right? To be fair, Luciano didn't really have a chance last year. Well, they gave him a shot, and then they sent him back down to AAA to work at second base. Then he got hurt. I think he had a hamstring, if I'm not mistaken, and then he was never able to come back up for the end of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Luciano isn't on the Fangraphs top 100 prospects. Okay. You know, if you think about it, his value has been dropping, right? He was ranked really high in all these, the prospect lists that come out. He was ranked fairly, not extremely high, but he's fairly high, right? And he's gradually been moving down the list. I don't know. Yeah, he only had 39. Yeah, agreed. But he also had that back issue, which sidelined him for a very long time. And if you think about it, do you remember his numbers in AA? Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look. Oh, where the heck are we at? Hold on one second. Where is it at? I want the minor. Hey, let's take a look at this. This is interesting. Take it for what it's worth, guys, on this, okay? Take it for what it's worth. This is prospect rankings of Marco Luciano. Baseball America. They were going to go from these are all pre. So 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. He was at 19 in 2020, 12 in 21, 17 in 22, 37 in 23, and now he's at 56, according to Baseball America. Major League Baseball. He was 35, then 16, then 13, then 22, and now he's at 39. Baseball Prospectus. 14 to 8 to 9 to 18 to 43. Does that concern anyone? Does it mean anything? Or you guys, is that just smoke and mirrors? I don't know. I don't know how serious people. I know people like to use these, for trading. Usually it's, these rankings are big when they want to trade a player for someone else. Definitely not on the projection that I like. Let's see what he got here. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this was Winter League. He batted a cool 170. 18 strikeouts, 12 walks. One home run. Okay, anyways, let's go back here. Richmond. When he got called up to AAA, he was batting at 228. Had 12 home runs. Had 72 strikeouts. In Sacramento, AAA. Before he got called up, he was batting 209. 4 home runs. So in 2023, altogether in the minor leagues, he batted at 223 with 100 strikeouts, 46 walks, 15 bombs. And then this is the winter league of last year. He got shut down early. This is where he hurt his back. The 2022-20, the last winter ball. Yeah, I remember that. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Talk to me, guys. I mean, those aren't exactly impressive numbers. I'm just using home runs and batting average. His on base is okay. But does that scream to you that he's going to have success he'll be all right? Okay. I just like this. To me, I just like to see success. But does the success mean it translates to the MLB? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. They could just tear it up. I mean, look at Christian Arroyo, even Matos last year, Wade Meckler. They were tearing it up in the minor leagues. But as soon as they got to the big show, not so much. But this is, you want to compare him to Matos? Okay, let's take a look at Matos. Yeah, we could do that. Good call there, Johnny. Take a look at Matos. Where the hell? Where is he? There we go. Let's see what we got here. Get rid of these stupid ads. Oh, here, let me find. Where's it at? Right. Minor league. Here we go. Come on, get out of there. Okay. Here we go. Luis Matos. Okay, now we're going to look at Luis Matos. We just looked at Luciano's numbers. Not exactly fantastic. Okay, with the Giants last year, Matos batted 250. Okay. In Richmond, he batted 304. Sacramento, he batted 353. Between the two teams, he averaged 331. Not too bad. Right? In Eugene, not so much. San Jose, decent, right? But yeah, here in AA and AAA, AA is supposed to be like the really difficult league. Put up some decent numbers. Look at that. Almost a 400 on base. In Sacramento, over a 400 on base. So he sees the ball well. Okay, look at this OPS here. Those are pretty decent numbers for Matos as far as minor leagues are concerned, right? Much better than what Luciano was showing. But did that translate into the MLB? Yeah, he batted 250. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's not great. But that just tells you when you get to the MLB, what was he slugging? Well, it's for when? We'll say here in Sacramento, he was slugging 626. Slugging in Richmond, 444. So his OPS was 842 in Richmond, over 1,000 OPS in Sacramento. It's pretty good. Those are pretty good numbers. That shows that he has the ability to probably adjust. So batting 250 your first year in the major leagues, it's okay, right? It's not superstar status. I mean, it's not like Acuna and all these other guys, but that's okay, right? So I'm not so concerned with Matos as much as I am with Luciano. The history is just not there. Who you talking about Matos, Dylan? Matos played. Oh, it's pretty even. 31 games in Richmond, 32 games in Sacramento for Matos. He played 76 games for the Giants last year. He only had 2 home runs, but he had 13 doubles, 1 triple. And he almost, I mean, it's not almost, he had 33 strikeouts to 20 walks. That's okay, right? That's not bad. That's for your first year in the major leagues, and he was only 21. That's not so bad. That's not so bad for Matos. I'm a little bit higher on Matos than I am Luciano. You want to take a look at Ramos? Let's take a look at Ramos. All right, let's check it out. All right. Oh, he did play in Puerto Rico this year. No, not this year. Or is it? Yeah, I think it is. 23-24? Yeah. Here we go. Oh, come on. Why does it do that every time? Hold on, guys. There. Goodness gracious, this guy's got so many. Hold on one second. He's got a lot of time in the minor leagues. And here we go. Here's Ramos. So in Winter League, 227. And I think he only played 6 games. Yep, not good. Oh, I'm not sure who this is. 2 different teams he played for. Still not that good. 224. A little bit better on base, but still not good. His major leagues, yeah, not good. Then again, hasn't had many at-bats. Okay, here we go. What's this? AAA, batted 300. 382 on base. 546 slugging. 928 OPS. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know what this one is. It's 2 league. This is the entire season. 2 teams in 2023, AAA, 303. Yep. And then this is the 2022. Had a couple of games with the Giants, only batted 100. It's kind of weak. But like I said, it was here and there. It wasn't like he got a long run. He'd come up for a couple of games and be sent right back down. 227 in Sacramento. Yeah, he had a bad 2022. Decent winter in 2021, 2022. Richmond in 21, he batted 237. Not that good. Sacramento, though, he batted 272. He averaged out at 254. And then his San Jose time, batted at 306. Richmond, 242. So, not better than Matos, but better than, as far as just minor league stats, guys. This is only minor league stats. So, I don't know, guys. Some question marks. Now, Wade Meckler, that guy's been hitting. He's always had a high average. Not a lot of power, but he's always had a big average. I just don't know if that translates to the MLB. We'll see. But again, like I said, guys, we've been waiting for Luciano to be coming up. This is going to be his year, right? This is Luciano's year. Let's see what he has. A little bit concerned, but it seems like you guys in the chat seem a little bit concerned as well, as far as Luciano. Matos, not so much. Looks like Matos may be able to have a little bit more success. Yeah, you missed it earlier. Yeah, Dan was on for the first 50 minutes or so, and then he bailed out. But yes, we did talk a little bit about ping pong. That we did. Let's take a look what we got here. Still a lot of people talking about the Niners. Interesting. Eric, what are you doing with Luciano's for Adames straightaway? You know what? I don't like Adames, man. Adames' defense isn't the greatest. Eric, can we get some highlight reels of Felipe Crespo? See, I think it's going to be on YouTube. That's the only problem. You got to be careful with that. Yeah, this ping pong battle absolutely needs to happen. If he ever comes down here back to California, 100%, there will be a ping pong battle. If he has to drive to my house, that's fine. Guess what? Because I got a ping pong table in my garage. We could do battle right here in Galt, California. Yeah, I don't understand the Adames stuff. But no, going back to, would I have added Luciano in a trade for somebody? I would have. You could have got something, because that's what everyone does. Everyone sells high on the rankings in all these projections. Right? Everyone, that's what when you trade, everyone's like, oh, they're going to trade their number 4 prospect in the organization, but they're the number 55 on the baseball's top 100 or something. That's what they use. That's their measure on who's going to be able to come back in the trade. You guys can meet me halfway. Have your Death Valley. Look at that. That would be epic. That would be epic. They do in a treehouse at the Coliseum Giants. Oh, man, that would be so much fun. Oh, man. What's up, Chardo? But yeah, would anyone else been opposed to trading to Luciano to get back a legitimate, good MLB player? Armando Rios. Sorry, Chardo, not this time. Well, see, war is an okay, but it's only an approximation. Yeah, here, let's look at Adames, right? Let's take a look. Oh man, dude. Here's Willy Adames, okay? Here we go. Last year, he batted .217. A .310 on base. Yeah, 24 home runs. But a .217? The year before, .238. 31 bombs. He's got power. I'm not going to deny that. That's a little bit better. This 20 and 21, I like. 285 with 26 home runs. Or I'm sorry, 20 home runs, 26 doubles. This one's not bad. 2020, I'm not. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me take that back. He batted 262 with 25. I forgot he was with the Rays. That's a good year. Or decent, I should say. In 2020, don't care. 2019, 254. And then it did his career. He's a career 247 hitter. The Giants got a lot of those guys, don't they? Where's it at? Standard fielding. Let's see where we're at. Oh, he played a lot of DH, a little bit of shortstop, right? 40, what is this? 20 from Milwaukee? Oh, okay. I see what they did. 2 games at shortstop, 147. We'll have to see. I don't even know. Let's see what this is. Totally feeling rounds above average. Defensive run saved above average. Yeah, I see those. I don't know. It's kind of like what the Giants already have, though, no? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. The Giants got, 240 is the new 280. I know. I just don't like it. The Giants got a bunch of those guys, and where did we go? That's the issue I'm talking about. If I'll fly you down to Arizona, but you beat me, you're walking back home. Oh man, that's good. That's good. God, we could have a hell of a game. That would be epic. An epic showdown. That would be something. Oh, look at this. I get a minus, huh? Oh, man. Early Bavoda, right? For ping pong death match, Dan plus 500, Los plus 250, Eric minus 200. Interesting. I still got my paddle, man. It's ready to go, man. Yeah, I know. I might. We'll see. We'll see. I think my minus needed to be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Nah, we're not going to trade for Kim. Now, just wait till he's a damn free agent next year. Will the Giants score with the bases loaded and no outs in 2024? No, I got a good one. You can put a lot of spin on it, man. Chardal, no, you will not. That is a negative. Negative. Gosh, that would be fun. Man, that would be fun. What do we got here? All right, what do we got? Wonder how much Larry Bayer will, let's see, broadcast live. Broadcast live. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty damn cool. I don't know how we do it, but that would be pretty damn cool. Someone's cell phone, I guess. Yeah, that's possible. That's a good point. They may lean on Posey as being the face rather than Larry Baer. Let's see who has more interviews on KNBR. Let's see if Posey starts doing them. During a Giants and A's game. Oh, really? Look at that. Even Senior sailing. I'm rubbing off on him. I'm telling you, this needs to go down at the Oakland Coliseum. He's even typing it out. I'm telling you, this needs to go down at the Oakland Coliseum. The Treehouse, they have a ping pong table. I'll donate $10 for 10 minutes of Chardall's Giants offseason breakdown. I'll bet Dan shuts it down. Oh, man. Man, I might have to bring Chardall in here for $10. Damn. I don't think Dan would shut it down. It's $10, man. That's $10. Oh, man. Speaking of which, up here, give Dan a call, 623-825-3900. If you guys have any investment or financial needs, give Dan a call. He'll help you out. That's his business right there. He'll make you some money. He'll grow your money for you. So make sure you give him a call, 623-825-3900. And then over here, you got Los. If you need anything to do with some home loans, he will be your man to talk to. 925-250-4894. Los will hook you up with some mortgage rates that are out of this world. So, yeah, talk to those guys. Check them out. Dan says, do I get a handicap of 7 since I'm no longer 2020? Oh, no. Come on. You can play a you can put those goggles. You can look like Chris Sabo. You can have the Chris Sabo glasses. You'll be ready to go, man. I don't know what's going on. Dan hasn't committed to fantasy baseball, so I don't even know what's going on. I have no idea. I think Dan would look pretty badass in those Chris Sabo goggles. Come on, guys. Am I right? Come on. There it is. Hold on. All right, let's hold on one second. Where is it at? There we go. Dan's ready to rock right there. That would be perfect. There we go. Dan comes in with a pair of those, man. I don't know. He might be able to take me down with those glasses. Man, there you go. That's all you need, Dan. Let's go. Oh my gosh. What did I miss here? Oh man. Yeah, there it is. That's right. Exactly. He's got the C for Coach Emilio and everything. That would be awesome. That would be awesome, Dan. Let's get it done. Everyone unsubscribe. Oh man. Get those white socks that go above your calf with the stripes. Oh man. Get those goggles on. Dan, if you're still lurking on the chat, Chardal wants 1 hour of TV time on NCSN. I'm negotiating the deal right now with Chardizzle. Oh man. Yeah, the handlebar mustache. That's even better. Horace Grant goggles. Oh yeah, let's take a gander. Oh man. Ooh. I think those will win. Oh man, there you go. Now those are some goggles right there, man. Holy crap. Oh man. I couldn't play them against something like that. Oh man. Oh man. What do we got? $10 for a minute. Farhan on the phone. Those things could fight off a ball peen hammer. Oh yeah, Eric Dickerson. That's right. He had some damn goggles too, didn't he? Forgot about that. Yep, there it is. Not as funny though. No, not as funny. Not quite as funny. The Horace Grant ones, though, those are the best. Yeah, Eric Dickerson, he was good. $100 for 30 minutes, $150 for an hour for Chardal. Whoo! Oh my goodness. Wow. There we go. There it is, guys. $100 for 30 minutes, 150 for an hour. Wow, that's steep, isn't it? The offer is on the table. Is there an Oh, I love it. Is there an opt-out after 20 seconds? Oh, man. Oh, that's great. Well played, Cliff. Oh, man. What is this? Oh, oh, okay. With the evidence that I have just received, you guys might want to adjust the betting odds. You guys might want to adjust the betting odds with the evidence that I have just received. You might want to adjust the betting odds. He beat Dick. We're winning on Dan because NSN League needs to be in it. Yep. I'm not going to make it simple so it doesn't take much time daily. There you go. Worry about moving your pitchers in and out of the lineup. Venmo. Oh, there's some negotiations going on here. Oh boy. There you go. Senior's going to make it easy. Cliff's going to fly in to sign Dan. What's the conversion on the Iraqi dinar? Oh, that's funny how you say that, Sicko. When I was deployed, there was a bunch of guys buying up a bunch of Iraqi dinar. Everyone thought that it was going to go through the roof. They were buying a shit ton of that stuff. I don't think that's worth toilet paper. We can work like Congress and oh, there you go. We can work like Congress and tie in the Shardal or Shardizzle appearance and tie it in with Dan joining fantasy baseball. There you go. There you go. So is the peso is sort of yeah. How about the US dollar? I'll just stick with that for now. No, I don't. Do not teach at college. Maybe here in the future. We'll see. Maybe high school. I would love to do college, but we'll see. I taught when I was in the Air Force. It wasn't history or nothing. History is my passion, but I was an instructor in the Air Force for 4 years. You're gonna melt it on. Interesting. It's a shame that the Italians don't use the lira and the Greeks don't use the drachma no more. It's all the euro. But hey, it's good for, just to say you have it. I have useless money from the shillelaghs. Klay Thompson off the bench might work. I saw that from Dan. I guess he got 35 points off the bench or something. Oh, Greece. It's aren't they still on the? I think they're on the Euro, aren't they? Thought so. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, the Greece almost collapsed when I was stationed over there. This is back in between 2007 and 2010. They were having some huge financial issues. How long did they shut me down? God, what was that? Maybe just a few minutes. I had to shut down the video I was showing, and then they brought me right back. And then once I finished with the stream, I just edited that part out. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get ready to shut this down. All right. Unless you guys got anything else you want to talk about here. We're kind of going off the rails, but that's kind of what we do here on NorCal Sports Network. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a little bit different over there in Greece, no doubt about it. It's kind of similar to France too. I know that they retire fairly early too. NorCal Rant Network. Yes, we are good for ranting. More so me, but Dan has his rants, no doubt about it. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna get ready to shut it down. Not tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna do it. I'm pretty sure I will do it on Saturday. I don't know. Would you guys rather hear? Would you rather it be on Friday or Saturday? What do you guys think? MHC tomorrow or MHC on Saturday? What do you guys think? I want to get a time that's better for everyone if I can. With Saturday, I could go on a little bit earlier. That's the good thing about it. Kyle says Saturday. Val says tomorrow. No problem, Johnny. Appreciate it. Yeah, I love both. Jim. Dylan says Friday. Oh, gosh. Damn you, Kyle. All right, hold on one second. Let me just put a quick poll in here. See what we got. All right, there we go. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. Aim high. Oh my God, that's old school right there. What the hell is it now? Gosh, what did they change it to something? I can't remember what it was. Aim high. Whew. That's right up there with be all you can be. All right, here we go. Okay. We'll see what happens. Army Strong, that's the new one. It used to be a be all you can be. Yeah, get Larry back on soon. Yeah. I probably should. Football's pretty much wrapped up. Even though the combine's in like 2 weeks, so I'm sure that'll get a lot of excitement. Usually does. All right, guys, got 9 votes in there. That's probably all we'll get because not too many people will watch the image sheet. You know, I got a small, unique crowd, which is cool. 70% say tomorrow, 30% say Saturday. 70. Okay. Nope. Now what the? Okay. I'll just end it there. So I guess I'll do it tomorrow. What will be the subject? We'll see. Tonight. I don't know, Shota. I'm debating what just look for the thumbnail, make sure your notifications are on, or just check throughout the day. Just look on my channel if you see a new thumbnail, a new upcoming, and then we could go there. And then you'll see what I'll have. I don't know if it's just going to be a general discussion or a specific topic. I don't know. You never know. Like I said, I just let the real life play out, and it gives me all the material I need. Run a poll to bring Shar Digital in for 1 minute. Whew. I don't know. Let's see. Wait, what did Sikal say here? What did I miss? Boom, 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 boom. You ever want go to? No, never went to Army Navy game. Army of One to Army Strong, and it's back to BO. I forgot. I think it was BO you can be. Then it was Army of One. Then it was Army Strong, right? 1 minute is. You know what? Why not? I'll give Shardall a minute. Why not? Get ready to shut it down. Let's see how this goes. Eric said 20 minutes 2 hours ago. I know. When I get going, man, I could just talk. It's not really there's really not much NorCal sports going on. But hey, we got some good ping pong. Was it today? U.S. intercepted weapons going into Hezbollah? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw something today. Wasn't then at the Coast Guard? I think intercepted some weapons or something. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that stuff over in the northern border of Israel, over there in Lebanon, heating up. No doubt about it. It's only a matter of time before they were going to get into the mix. Maybe I'll have to talk about Karl von Clausewitz again. Maybe. Love talking about that guy. He's not around. I put the link out there. I don't know where he's at. I think he's gone. I think Shardal has left the building. So, unfortunately, there will be no Shardal showing today. No appearance by Shardal. Maybe he's doing his hair. I think I don't see him talking, so I don't know where he went. The last thing he said was Eric, grow a beard. That's the last thing he said. All right, guys. I'll give him a couple of more minutes. If he doesn't show up, it's going to go down. Yeah, Will's always got an invite, so if he wants to show up, he'll show up. We have some pretty good conversations over there. Chardal, you out there? The bat signal for Chardal. Yep, I think he's gone, guys. I think Chardal is gone. 79 wins on the Giants. Gotta braid the soul patch. Whew. All right, guys. Well, it looks like I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Catch us tomorrow here, 8:30. The topic will be, who knows? Who knows what the topic will be? Hopefully the Giants make another move or something. Maybe we'll get some news out of spring training. And then afterwards, I'll go ahead and I'll do an MHC. Let's say the topic is to be determined. We'll just say that. That's what we'll do. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sticking around through all the banter and having some fun. We like to have fun on here. We like to get serious sometimes, but we also like to have fun. So for Dan Coach Emilio, I am getting out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Woo!